tons of stuff coming out with 11.2.7. Let's just say the final roll of content here, and this patch is going to be huge, and there's going to be a lot of things to do towards the end of the year.
My only option is to let Arthas.
And sometimes you got to clap cheeks. That's right. Besides that, we got some interesting stuff happening. Also, I'm going on vacation the rest of this week, so there won't be any other news videos dropping this week, but I got content lined up to drop on the YouTube channel while I'm gone, so you guys don't go into Samiccus withdrawals. But let's just dive straight into this stuff. We got a lot to talk about here. A Turbulent Timeways event. That's right, for patch 11.2.7, we got 4 mount rewards coming, but you're only going to be able to pick one from what it seems like. So you're going to get the mount voucher by doing the achievement, right, completing 5 weeks of the Turbulent Timeways event. By the way, the last time Turbulent Timeways happened, I didn't get the Corsair mount because I went on vacation. This shit's happening again, damn it. Anyways, 5 weeks of completing the achievement will give you the coin, and you can pick between 5 or 4 recolors of the 4 mounts that we got in Shadowlands for our whatever Covenant things. So we have these goldified versions of it. Here we got the Kyrian one. Here we got the Maldraxxus one, right? The Buzzy Bee boy. And then we also have right here your which one was this one for? The Ardenweald one. That's right. Yep, the Ardenweald Foxy boy. And then we finally got our what's it called? Our gargoyle guy from the vampire guys. Okay, so that's great. Yeah, I'm drawing blanks on some of these names. I try to retroactively remove Shadowlands from my memory. This one's probably the best though. But good looking stuff. These are cool. You'll be able to pick one evidently, and then the other 3 will show up via Time Warp badges in the next event, right? So again, usually the old mounts that you weren't able to get show up for a bunch of Turbulent Time Warp badges. So if you didn't get the Corsair mount, the badass looking Corsair mount from the last one, you should be able to buy it with Time Warp badges this time around when this event goes live, which is what I'm going to do. So that'll be a good one. Ugly Fox, yeah, I always thought that mount was ugly too. Okay, another thing coming though is Brawler's Guild. That's right, 11.2.7. bringing Brawler's Guild as well. So now we know Legion Remix, Turbulent Timeways, Turbo Boost event, and Brawler's Guild going live all at the same time here with 11.2.7. Also, we're getting Hallow's End. We got fucking October just around we're here in October now. So we got that Christmas time. Oh my god, there's a ton of stuff in 11.2.7 happening. It's a good way to close out the expansion. But Brawler's Guild is coming back. If you enjoyed Brawler's Guild before, you'll probably enjoy it again. It says here it's expected to launch on December 2nd. With housing early access, so there you go. You'll be getting a bunch of that, and you know, the typical. You can get a mount. You know, Brawler's Guild giving you these cool things. Brawler's Guild's a fun little thing. If you haven't done it before, give it a try. It's some good solo content that you can get done in the game, and that'll be back again with 11.2.7. Besides that, some new ways to earn catalysts. So let's dive into some midnight stuff here. New ways to earn catalysts. So if you guys have, you know, been earning your catalyst charges, typically those are used, you know, right, to convert your tier gear. Now, people were using them a lot of times for transmog purposes. That will no longer be the case in midnight, because now when you unlock, say, the heroic level of tier set, you're going to unlock all the tier set below. So all the transmogs below that. So you won't have to use the catalyst for that anymore. And honestly, the catalyst for me this season, I didn't even use it, because I was doing the thing that Blizzard's talking about right here, which is I was holding on to it until I got heroic pieces of gear in the slots to convert them over to tier, because I didn't want to do it with champions gear or anything like that. I felt like that was a waste. So I was holding on to it, but unfortunately, the gear that I got was in fact tier set eventually for those slots. So I never used the catalyst charges this season. That might be changing here with this little update for Midnight. So with Midnight, once you unlock your full tier set and all your slots, no matter what difficulty level or champion, whatever level of gear it is, it'll unlock the ability for more charges to drop from delves, raid bosses, mythic plus dungeons, and rated PvP. That's right, so you won't be locked to the every other week catalyst charge anymore. Once you get the achievement for having tier set in every single slot, again, no matter what eye level it is, you will unlock the ability to get more catalyst charges down the line. So that'll enable you to kind of use it on champions gear early in the season if that's what you're getting, and not worry about not having enough later on to do it with heroic gear. Moving on. Keystone Master. That's right, Keystone Master will be giving us some really cool stuff this season around. You know, like typically the mounts, right? But these mounts actually look pretty cool. So we got your Keystone Master mounts this time around. We have a first look at Mythic Plus mounts for Season 1, your 2,000 and 3,000 score. So here we go. Glorious looking mount, actually, this one. For the birdie boys out there, this one looks really cool. I love the what is it? It's more like a Maldraxxus green coming off of this thing. Pretty cool. Looks like a vulture. It's got a little Amani troll hex thing there, maybe. So this is kind of cool. I think it's a nice looking mount, and it's a flying mount, so that's always a plus. And then we have this one for Keystone Legend. Right, Keystone Legend, this is your 3K. We got an albino version of it with a Frosty Boy look to it. So some cool looking mounts. I kind of like it more when the Keystone Legend one is there. I think it creates an incentive for people to keep doing Mythic Plus and help other people out when doing Mythic Plus. So this is great. I've been liking the Keystone Legend mount, and even though I haven't gotten it even once yet, because I'm just not pushing that high on Mythic Plus, I can appreciate the fact that it's good for the game to have it in there. So there you go. There's your 2 mounts for Mythic Plus next season. Let's look at the rest of these mounts, because we have a bunch to get into here. A bunch of new mount models talking for this expansion coming out. We got the Dragon Hawks, right? Obviously, a new Dragon Hawk. If you pre-ordered the expansion, you already have one of these up-res Dragon Hawk mounts. We'll be getting a ton of different colorways for there. This is really cool, though. New Amani Bears. The Amani Bear, one of the classic mounts in the game that people loved from the very beginning when it was first introduced. And now we're getting some different colorways for those. So these are really cool Amani Bear mounts. Hey, maybe a racial mount? I'm going to talk about the Amani race and whether or not it'll be playable very soon here. We actually have an answer to that already. So Amani Pangolian, okay. Pangolia, or whatever the hell they're called. Pangolins, sorry. These are the armadillo boys. So yeah, we got a couple of these colorways here for the Amani trolls. Nothing too cool, but I don't really care for the Pangolas. Unless they do a roll-up animation, I probably don't care to have them. Arcane Golems. So we have a couple Golem boys here. These are Silver Moon looking guys, so this is cool. Different colors of these. Yeah, I'm guessing you stand on the top of them like all the other mount iterations that we've seen of this. This one's neat. Blood Death Knight Charger. So we have a new Charger Paladin mount. I wonder if only the Blood Elf Paladins are getting a new mount, or if this is something that everybody will be able to get, but this is a new Blood Charger iteration. Look at all the sparkly guys coming off of this. Jeez. This must be like a lot of particle animation on this thing. Unfortunately, this is a frozen image of it. I don't have the animated version, but a lot of particle effects, which looks really, really cool. Cadence coming in with this. Oh my God, 30 months Cadence. Jesus. No cock like horse cock. That's right. That's right. It's a great way to sub. Thank you so much, Cadence, for that one. 30 months of being a Death Knight of our Scourge. The Cosmic Flyer as well here. We see a new iteration on that with a little seat on the top there, so that's cool. The Darkwell Phoenix. Yes, this is actually the child of your Ashes of Alar, believe it or not, in the lore. So this is this hatched from an Ashes of Alar egg. It's got void corruption going on in it, and yet it's still protecting the sun well. That's the lore behind it. Pretty cool looking mount. Got a little ash shot there. I think this will be one people definitely want to get. Probably a drop off of the boss in the final raid of the 3 raids for the first season. And then we got a Dragon Hawk 2 mount. More Dragon Hawks. Yeah, that's fine. We just looked at some of these. We're getting other colorways of these. These kind of match the Mythic Plus Keystone Master mounts. So some nice looking birdie boys here. An Amani inspired one as well. These look cool. I like these bird mounts. Not bad. This is a cool looking colorway as well. This kind of red and purple one. We also saw the Goblin Tank. This one's actually already available in the game. You can get it through the achievement. We see some snaky boys. This is really cool. This should have been the Sethrak mount, man, if we ever got playable Sethrak. But yeah, we got some snaky boys here, crawlers. Pretty nice looking ones. We also have what is basically the cat form for the Haranir in a mount form. So we got some weird looking elongated saber tooths. You'll be able to get these, ride around on them, bareback maybe. Hawk Striders here. We got some new iterations on the Hawk Strider. The original Blood Elf mount. Obviously, you figured these would be coming back in some new colorways. These are pretty nice. Nothing too excited, but yeah. Oh, the white one. Not bad. The red and white one's actually kind of cool. And then finally here we have some Kaiju stuff. Kaijus. Okay. Kaiju Bat, another iteration on the gargoyle mount structure here. So this is some Kaiju Bats. A Void one. Obviously his wings won't look like that. This is just this is pretty cool looking one though. Nice little voidy boy looking one. We have some Kaiju Gladiator. Oh, that's right. We got the Gladiator iteration. So actually we saw this, but there was a voided out version that was supposed to be the Gladiator mount for season 1. But it looks like now we're getting some other iterations on this, or some other way to earn the Gladiator-esque mount in different colorways. These are absolutely badass. I love these Proto-Drake models. These are really, really cool. Some new Mana Worms. That's right, we're going to have mountable Mana Worms in this expansion. So yeah, new looking Mana Worms. Pretty cool. And these are the 2 Mythic Plus mounts that we just saw recently. The Rauta bird. What is this? Like a hummingbird? It's got the beak like a hummingbird. This is an interesting mount. These look like some Haranir mounts. That's right. The mount Sam will never get. Yeah, I probably won't get the Gladiator mount. I'll be honest. My Gladiator days are behind me. I said that before. I can't do that anymore. Here we go. We got some Hummingbird mounts, so you can check these out. Might be some Haranir-esque achievement mounts or something like that. We see the Spore Bats, another iteration on the Dragonhawk mount, it looks like. And then Stalkers, more of these saber-tooth-looking guys. Interesting. These guys don't have eyes. These guys are, like, blind. And then finally, the Vicious mounts. Oh, we have the Vicious mounts for this season. Okay. So the Vicious PvP mounts, it looks like another Gator Boy, kind of. Right? But this is a 2-legged Gator Boy. Okay, so this is your Vicious mount. Nice. So a lot of really cool mounts coming in this season for sure. And then we have our tier sets again, right? So we looked at some of these tier sets already, but this is now the full set. Okay, we didn't look at some of these. Some of them were available, some of them weren't. Now we have basically every tier set. Not basically, we do have every tier set, all 13 classes here. So let's check these out real quick. We got Death Knight. First off, okay. The Death Knight. Let's check out the Mythic version. Okay, well, I mean, this is the Nazgul. That's what this is. I'm not used to the dress boy, you know, transmogs on the Death Knights, but this is Nazgul's right here. Let's see the red one. Yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm playing Lord of the Rings watching this. This is actually cool, though. Okay, so, like, the chest, I wish had more 3D assets on it. And I'm not sure how I feel about the dress boy yet, but definitely the shoulders, the helm. I mean, if I want to put RP as a Nazgul, this is the way to do it. This is the most Nazgul-esque mount set we've ever seen. Very cool. If you like Lord of the Rings, you'll like this set. Yeah, it'll be good with pants. Yeah, I'll be able to transmog some pants on it. Red is the LFR. I know, but sometimes I like the colorway of the red more. This is cool. This is cool. I'll take it because I haven't seen a set like this really for Death Knights yet. So I like that they're trying new things. Do not listen to Sam, YouTubers. He is inaccurate in his reporting. This is a lie. Absolute lie. Okay, and then we got Demon Hunters here. So we looked at these before. Yes, the Demon Hunter set. Somebody said that this is actually inspired by the Mage set that Illidan wore back in before he became a Demon Hunter, which I kind of agree with. If you look at that set, the shoulders and the helm do very much look like that. So this does kind of... this is the best colorway of this one, I think. I said that before, and I'll say it again. Demon Hunter, not bad. I do like the horns on the helm. That is cool. Druid, we haven't seen, or we did see this one as well. Yeah, the Druid fits the Druid aesthetic, right? It's all planty. It fits it. Let's see the mythic version of it. Yep. Yeah, definitely a planty boy looking set. Definitely fits the Druid colorway and everything. This one's probably one of the cooler ones here. The green and stuff definitely fits the Druid aesthetic. Evoker. Okay, we haven't seen the Evoker one yet. Let's see it. Okay. This is actually probably one of the first Evoker sets that I like. Probably one of the first good Evoker sets they have gotten. That definitely. The blue set, the blue one isn't Mythic, it's Gladiator. The top one is LFR, and then they go down. Okay, so that would mean this is Gladiator, this is your Mythic set? Oh my god. Guys, they got the Infinity Stones. They got the Infinity Stones. Now, I know this is obviously a play on the Dragon Flights and stuff, but they have them all. Look at this. The red, the yellow. Wow. This is the best. This is the best Evoker set they've ever put in the game. This is the best. Okay, well, if this is PvP. Oh shit. It keeps getting better. Okay, so we're going to look at the Mythic version. Thank you for correcting me on that. This is amazing. This is amazing. This just keeps getting better the more I look at it. Evoker's a W. This is the first Evoker W that they've ever gotten. Definitely a good set. Yeah, this is a good-looking one. Sam is an expert on Evoker sets. I mean, we've looked at them all, right? And this is the first one that I've ever looked at that I'm actually, like, envious of a little bit. And then I think this is a really cool-looking set. I like the stones. The shoulders look like they're changing colors. It's inspired by all the Dragonflight colors. This is cool. This is cool. Let's go here, and we're going to look at the Mythic version of this set for the Hunters here. So we got the Hunter set. And how do I feel about it? Not a bad Hunter set. It's huntery. It's got the bones. I feel like it's a little overplayed, the whole bones on the shoulders thing. I mean, it's happened so many times now that they keep strapping skulls to their shoulders. But This is actually a cool hunter set. I think it's bulky. It's still bony, though. It doesn't look like plate armor. It looks like bony, male armor. I think this is one of the better hunter sets they've gotten as well. Hunter sets are usually great. Aren't. Yeah, I agree. Aren't usually great. I totally agree with that. I think hunters usually get the short end of the stick on their sets. I think this is one of the better hunter sets they've gotten, actually. This is a good-looking set for hunters. I'm happy for the hunters. Okay, mage. Moving on to mage here. We got your mythic set for mages. I actually like this one better than the mythic one. But here we go. Mythic set for mages. So you're telling me PvP. This is gladiator, PvP. Mythic. Yeah. Portals on the shoulders. Portals on the shoulders. What's up, Helena? It's cool. It's magey. The belt is good. The belt is good. I always love it when the mages have the scrolls on the belts. I think that just fits their aesthetic so well. Just like I always like it when rogues have the vials on their belts. This is cool. The bottom two are PvP, yeah. So this is nice. This is nice. I think this is cool. If we look at the PvP ones, I actually think this one's even cooler. Because this is a nice colorway for it. Even this one. I kind of like the other colorways more than the mythic one. The mythic one's just all one shade. The rest of these have more color to them. This is the heroic one. I think the heroic's the best one. Heroic's the best looking one. Yeah, nice colorway for this one. I don't like the hoodie. Yeah, it's all right. There's nothing too special about it. I think the shoulders are cool. The rest of it's not bad. It's a decent set. Decent set. Okay, moving on to monk here. And what's going on with the monk? Okay, so obviously this braid will fall down. It won't be up like that. I like the monk. The helm. The monk helm and the monk shoulders. The rest of it, you could throw it away. The rest of it, you could throw it away. But those monk helm and shoulders are great. That's a cool looking helm. It's got some Mogu vibes to it. Yeah, classic monk. It definitely fits the monk aesthetic for sure. I like the set. I do. I like the shoulders, the helm. The rest of it's fine. I mean, if you want to go with it, but I think there's cooler looking sets that you can go with here rather than the rest of this. But definitely shoulders, helm, cool. Any other colorways that look cool for this one? No, this one I can actually say the mythic one is the best one. Yeah, this one, the mythic one, is the best. Okay, paladins. We see here the purple pally boys. We looked at these already. I think paladin's an absolute win. I think paladin's one of the best sets they're bringing in Midnight, and it's a good-looking set, rightfully so. I mean, paladins, I think, are going to kind of be to the forefront here in this expansion fighting against the Void, and they deserve a good set, right? Because they always fucking get good sets. Of course they do. Meh, I don't know. I think paladin's great. Yeah, I think paladin's great. I've seen some people say they don't like it. Some people think maybe it's too bulky. I think paladins, like this fits their lore and aesthetic perfectly. You want to be a big, bulky boy wielding the light. And then the gladiator, my God. Oh, man. If you're PvPing and you see this coming your way, yeah, that's a good looking set. All right, priests. We looked at priest already, but here it is again. Goldie boy for the mythic set. This is a good looking priest set, definitely. The helm is okay. It looks like a Kyrian set, which I feel like the priests have gotten a ton of lately. The angels on the shoulders has been done 1,000 times for these sets now. But it's a good looking one. I can't say it's not. The rest of it's okay, but definitely shoulders are something you'll probably be using. It's a overall okay set, some good pieces from it that you'll probably use. And then we have Rogue now. So the Rogue with the green vials and everything, we checked this one out before. I do like the Rogue set. Besides the helm. The helm's all right. It's not the best Rogue helm I've seen, but the shoulders are cool. The chest with the little throwy daggers on there, very cool. The belt with the vials and stuff on it, very cool. And then again, more throwy daggers on the arms here, on the legs. I think it's a cool set. I think it does Rogue justice. I think you transmog a different helm on here, and this will look great. Looks like a certain Digimon evolved. Did the other? Yes, it does. Angel Amon is who you're thinking of. Yes, the priest set does look like an Angel Amon set, for sure. Any other cool colorways of this? I actually like the, what is this? This would be like LFR or something, or normal. Yeah, the normal set's pretty cool, the black and red. Okay, moving on to Shaman here. So we got the Shaman set. How do I feel about the Shaman set? It's all right. It's all right. I kind of don't like the way the shoulders lead into the... I don't know, the shoulders feel like it's like missing something. They're too arched. I don't know what it... Okay, the red version's actually kind of cool. Like the red colorway always works well on the Shaman because it's so lava-y and stuff. It's an okay set. It looks like something we would have gotten from the first raid in Dragonflight. If you guys remember that one, all the sets kind of looked like this. Maybe that's why it's not that exciting to me. Too erect. Yeah, too erect maybe. I don't know what it is. The shoulders need to be tilted out more. I think that's what it is. They're too up. They need to be kind of rotated out more so they hang out here more than up here. Maybe that's what it is. But, okay set. Nothing exciting for Shaman here. Warlock. I said this before and I'll say it again. Warlock might be the best of them all. It might be the best of them all. I just love the unevenness of the helm. The way it's just like these rocks are being held down by chains strapped to the shoulders. Everything about it. The runes changing color here. This is just a great freaking set. It's a great set, and Warlock typically has great sets. If you've been playing this game for a while, you've learned the fact that Warlocks are beloved when it comes to... My God, look at this. Oh, shit, man. These colorways are so good. I don't think there's a bad colorway in here. I think it looks good in every single color. And like I said, I love how the colors are kind of fading here to different colors. Yeah, this is just good, man. This is just good. It's such a good Warlock set. The lock set makes me erect. Yeah, same. I can't stand up right now. It's a really good set. Okay, and then finally here we have Warrior. I said it before. Warrior is just okay. There's the helm. I think is cool. You might use the it's got like mammoth tusks on it. Same with the shoulders, clearly mammoth inspired. There's some decent pieces here that maybe I'll use, but I don't know. It's just not. There's nothing different about it. So it's a plate set. It's a plate set. It'll work in some ways if you transmog it, make it look cool. Same like the War Within tier all over again. That's a horny set. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So overall, these sets, I think for the most part, some of these sets are pretty cool. Some of them are all right. I don't think anybody totally missed the mark here, but overall, decent tier sets for this season. I'm excited to get the Death Knight one for sure. I think that's a decent one. Pandaren Heritage Armor is also coming, if you didn't know, in 11.2.7. We're getting some Pandaren Heritage Armor, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. I'm not sure. I just don't... I appreciate the fact that they're trying something with the hanging fabric in front of the face. Maybe I don't know how it's going to move when it's animated. But I'll be honest, like the Pandaren set, the one that they start with is already... I feel like that's their Heritage Armor already. I don't even know if Pandaren needed this. I guess this is a cool thing. The big scroll on the back for your cape is pretty cool. The belt is pretty cool. The shoulders are all right. They're just kind of some, like, it's bamboo on your shoulders, it looks like. Different colorways here of it. Yeah, I'm just not sure how to feel about the fabric there. 3 faction variants? I think it's just 3 colorways. The humans have 3 colorways, I'm pretty sure, too. Yeah, it's not 3 faction variants, no. No, it's just like your original panda colors, and then you got a red and a blue. Yeah, I don't think we're going to read into that too much. Scroll up, does it say... Oh, it's a neutral. It's a neutral faction. The Wandering Eye. You remember the panda boy who leveled all the way by being neutral, never left, and never picked a faction? Because he just herbalized the entire time. Remember that guy, that legend? Yeah, so there you go. A Wandering Isles neutral one. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get a Wandering Isles faction, no, but this is just kind of a play on that. Yeah, these pandas start out neutral in their lore, and then they pick Horde or Alliance, so there you go. Non-binary version. Yeah. Okay, Playable Amani Trolls. It's going to happen, guys. It's officially confirmed. We are getting Playable Amani Trolls, just not in the way you expected. So we have a new achievement in the game that's been data mined, and the reward for this achievement is customization reward, Amani appearance for Darkspear Trolls. That's right. So we are not going to actually get an Amani Troll sub-race or another race that you can play as. Instead, you will make a Darkspear Troll and customize it into an Amani Troll, much like how we got High Elves kind of in the game, right? It was never a separate race, but in fact just a customization option on your Blood Elves. That one made more sense than this one. I'll be honest, I still feel like these guys should have been another allied race or something. Amani Trolls comparing... Because Blood Elves are High Elves. It's just the magic they decided to dive into is just makes them a little bit different in their eye color. But Amani Trolls are not Darkspear Trolls. While they're both trolls, they're very different. Their origins are different. I mean, technically their origin is the same, but their divergence from their origin is very different. They went in different directions. So it's fine. At least we're going to get to play as them. But a customization on Darkspear Trolls will kind of be weird to me. Because when you mouse over them, it's still going to say a Darkspear troll. It'll just look like an Amani troll. But hey, for everybody who wanted to play as these guys with these cool customizations, it looks like you're going to be able to. Some interesting new models coming into the game as well. I don't really consider these spoilers. But yeah, it's tagged as a spoiler. We see a voidy looking Illyria, so maybe she's going to delve more into the void. I mean, I don't think that's a surprise. Lura, she's a broken Naru. We know that this is part of the raid, the final raid that's coming in, or the final raid of the first season, I should say, that's coming in Midnight, so that's going to be a thing. We also see the Darkwell Phoenix. That's right. That we already looked at this one. Great looking model here and a cool looking mount eventually. Erator we've also seen. He's got a cool little play on the Judgment set without the Judgment shoulders. So that'll be a cool one to see. Maybe Paladins can earn a set that looks like this eventually. This is a good looking set. The Windrunner sisters. That's right. Varisa Windrunner also looking sexy as always. And then Sylvanas. Data mine for 11.2.7 with a harp. Sylvanas is going to be singing, guys. She's going to be singing to us, maybe asking for forgiveness for her bad storytelling in Shadowlands. But there you go. Sylvanas probably returning 11.2.7. How she returns and why, we're not sure yet. But she will be coming back. She's going to teach us the Bard class. Holy shit. Imagine that's what... You're gonna send people on a speculation train right now. Thanks to that one, Cahoots. Yeah, definitely something that I wasn't expecting her to come with a little bard harp there, but yeah, there it is. Lady Liadra, we saw her, Lady Liadra, and I should say we saw her in the cinematic. Her hair is not going to look like that. It's just how the model view puts her. Maybe she could put her hair like that, though, and use it as a weapon. So there you go. A new model for her as well. Also, Magister Umbric, the leader of the Void Elves. He's got a new looking model here. Pretty cool. I like the shoulders and how these kind of void wings come off of it. So there you go. Lily, also coming back in 11.2.7. She's all grown up now, they say. So there you go. Lily, all grown up, coming back. Lothraxian. No surprise that the light is back, and so is Lothraxian. That's right. The demon, the Edgelord, coming back as one of the main players in this. No surprise there. I still think the Dreadlords are gonna play a role. Maybe it's post-Midnight, maybe it's post-Last Titan. But the Dreadlords are still there, infiltrating every aspect of everything. And I still don't think you can trust... Hold on. Remember how he cut off his horns? They're back? His horns are back? What? The betrayal is coming, guys. The betrayal is coming. I think this marks the betrayal. This marks his return to being a true Dreadlord. Horns of Light, yeah. But I think the reason why they're coming back is because maybe he's gonna, be the Dreadlord he truly is. Be conniving and everything. Because we know he's probably some kind of, infiltrated cell here. Heaven Boy, maybe. We also see Zuljara, right? The grandchildren of Zuljin. Zuljara in 2 different armors. Oh, wow. Look at that. Her armor sets, and then her brother. I don't know what his name is. Zul'Jan. Okay, that's her brother acting as counsel here for the Amani trolls. And then we got some trolly, what is this? Amani Loa. Okay, we got some of the Amani Loa here. Look, when it comes to the Loa, they're cool and all, but I think we need to see Bwansamdi come back. If we're going to play troll shit, we need Bwansamdi to come back. Okay, and finally, Blizzard responds to add-ons. That's right. So if you don't know this, Blizzard, they're going after add-ons, right? And their whole thing was you're going to still be able to use add-ons in the game, but you won't be able to use them for combat help. That's what they want to get rid of. Well, evidently they struck the hammer too hardly here. And it kind of eliminated a lot of add-ons that were helping people with pre-pull stuff and post-pull stuff. When it came to loot, when it came to chat, countdown, stuff like that, none of that stuff was working in the alpha. So Blizzard said they're going to work on making sure that those things still work. They don't want to impact your pre-pull add-ons, your post-pull add-ons. What they want to affect is anything that's occurring during combat. Those are the add-ons they want to get rid of. Your weak auras that trivialize combat mechanics and stuff like that. So don't worry, your bag-on shit and your map shit and all your LVUI stuff will still work. But anything that has to do with combat help, those will be eliminated from the game. And right now, they overswept and eliminated other shit, but they're going to come back and fix it. So that's a good thing. They're listening to feedback on that, and they definitely don't want to get rid of a lot of customization add-ons that a lot of people like to use for UI and stuff. And that is all in terms of news.